Think of, the Afro-future as one that includes the people on the continent, the people of the diaspora, the creators in every space, and the technologists coming together to create a vision of the future that, is rooted in the past. And I think for a lot of us, when we were kids, our ability to envision a future that was different than maybe some of the things that we didn't like that we were seeing around us was to, escape into a fantasy and envision a future, that's more akin to, a superhero comic book than it is to actual reality. And I think that comes through in my work and probably with a lot of the people that express, visions of an Afro-future. I think with the pieces that I have in the Afrofuturist Period Room, a lot of them are made, or all of them are made using, old techniques in handcraft. They're handmade objects. They have a feeling of being old yet being a vision of the future in a lot of ways. The form language, the colors, the electricity of the vibration of the colors and the light and everything, it gives it that feeling of something from a fantasy or from science fiction. The Atlas chair is inspired by mythology, and if you know the story of Atlas, Atlas was a Titan, I believe, and he's the one that's depicted usually on his knees, bent over with the earth on his shoulders. And the idea of carrying the weight of the world on your back, is something that I think, that a lot of us can relate to. When it comes to my work, I think the energy that I feel when I'm listening to Jay Dilla's chopped synthesizers, or listening to Sun Ra exploring the outer space realms through music, that kind of puts me in the state where I feel connected with with something eternal, something natural, something African, and in a sense, Afro-futuristic. I think, the juxtaposition of having that chandelier and the Orion table and the chairs that we're providing, I think that it gives, a very balanced vision of how, somebody like me that was from a bygone era envisioning the future, or even from this era envisioning the future, might be hopeful in a lot of ways, but at the same time, wary of being too hopeful. It's not a political statement or anything of that nature, but it's meant to actually capture the feeling of simultaneously being hopeful, but also being realistic about the state of the world, of humanity, of the climate, of the generations of poison that we've put into the earth, and honestly into the people, and really thinking about what it means to look forward to a spring of the future that might be a bit more radioactive. It's a dream come true, honestly. I think when I started on this journey, doing this work so long ago, I always had it in mind to end up someday in museums. I didn't necessarily expect that it would happen so soon. And to be, gathered together with these artists is really an honor. To not only present my own work, but also to represent something even bigger. It's an amazing honor to be doing that.